Aries, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energies around you, and then we will focus on the upcoming events in the near future for you. All right, let's start up with your messages. Okay, and this beautiful 10 of Cups right here at the end of the reading. So first of all, the first energy that we see is this Four of Pentacles followed by the Eight of Wands. And what you see here right away is someone who is hanging on to something, not wanting to let it go. This could easily be you, or someone not wanting to let you go, someone not wanting to let go of the memory and the past that they have with you. Clearly, this connects to a situation that developed very fast. The overall energy here, in a way, felt rushed, catching you off guard. You didn't know you were going to feel this way. You didn't know that morning that by the end of the day, you would have fallen in love with someone. We might be looking into love at first sight, that magic feeling that is rare, special, that feeling that at first really enhance all of your senses, something truly breathtaking. I get the sense that you knew it was fast, but at the same time, you didn't slow it down because it felt good in the moment. Someone here thought, well, if things are happening so fast, it means that they really care about this, that they really want this. And it was true until it wasn't. Until maybe the lights came on and the intentions were all of a sudden revealed. I feel that at some point, just like a switch, you were able to see the situation for what it really was. And that often comes at the end of the honeymoon phase, or in the moment where there is a challenge, there is a call to a commitment, seeing the person for who they really are and who they have been all along. It could have been a cold shower, an awakening to the reality of things, seeing a new side of this person and definitely not being very happy about it. I see a immediate self-protective mechanism kicking in inside of you, especially because this Eight of Wands is representing movement that is really hard to control. But here you're thinking, you know what? I need to take care of myself. I cannot do this to myself. I cannot let myself enter these sort of situations that eventually are going to take me to a place where I'm not happy. But even though you might have walked away from it, your mind still goes back to this person at times. And we know that if it's in your mind, it's still in your heart. There is just something about them, about this situation, that you were never able to experience in any other relationship. Something that feels very unique and special, and that perhaps it's preventing you to find love elsewhere. Why is that? Is this where you're supposed to be, stuck in a rut? Or is there more about this invisible connection that still feels very powerful to you? More powerful than any other connection has ever been into your life? This could be you or the other person, but I see someone who is putting themselves on hold without even knowing it. Someone here is always going out with those type of people that they know they're not going to be successful with. Those people who maybe have different goals, a different vision, and they know that they're not going to be good for them. They are, whether it's you or this other person, they are sabotaging themselves, trying to connect only with the people that they're going to fail with, because they don't want to find anyone really good for them, since that would mean a complete detachment from something that instead, obviously, with the Four of Pentacles, they're still deeply connected to. Obviously, this is a love reading, but this energy could easily leak into other areas of your life, your job, your career, always settling for less, not taking major risks because you're still hoping for that previous opportunity to come back. And you know what, Aries? If this is you, given what's coming up next, you might have been right about something. So first of all, Five of Swords reversed. Right here, someone is saying, let's lay down the swords. This is the message that has been lingering into your energy sphere and that perhaps held you back from progressing and moving on for all this time. There is someone here hoping for reconciliation, forgiveness, hoping to end a cycle of pain in between the two of you. And although the previous messages could have applied either to you or to the other person, I see that this Five of Swords reverse energy actually applies to the both of you. You want for the pain to go away. You want for this unstable dynamic between the two of you to transform into a stable one instead, the both of you. And you know what? You might think on the surface that this person has moved on. You might even see them with someone new, or just, living their life as nothing has ever hurt them from this previous connection. But deep down, we discover this swords energy, which is definitely impacting their emotional state, whether you know it or not, whether they know it or not. They actually think often about the breakup, about the moment where all of this has ended. And they cannot still today find the real reason why this ended. It feels as if there were a lot of silly arguments and issues that could have easily been solved with clear communication and by letting go of ego and pride, of course. Someone made a decision back then, prioritized their need for victory, power, control, over prioritizing the person who they clearly loved the most. And now they regret it in a way that they haven't anticipated. This Knight of Swords, this is clearly someone who always follows their gut when they make a decision. They're always very impulsive. They move fast. We've seen it at the beginning as well. And although it doesn't have to be a bad thing, they often realize to have made a mistake when it's too late. I see them here rushing out of this connection, hurrying up the process of healing in order to find new love. They do not want to be alone, and that is definitely a weakness. These things take time, and now they might be with someone new, or just dating, or just talking online with someone, but they realize that they're not into this person at all, because this person isn't you. There's a lot of regret with this Five of Cups, and as far as we know right now, it's repressed, it's hidden, not able to come up on the surface and being expressed. Regret, loss, being stuck in the past, feeling as though they are away from home. I don't know why, but definitely there is that type of thought here. Being away from what truly feels good, Maybe too much time has passed. Maybe they are not considering the possibility that you would speak to them, let alone giving them another chance. But this Five of Cups will evolve into the Six of Cups, which means someone is going to really miss you every day more and more. And from what we see here, this person really makes decisions based on how they feel, their gut instinct. And when they start truly missing you, I believe that that's it. That's the moment when they're going to decide to come in fast, as they usually do. Now, what is this energy about? Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. I see you ready for something, Aries. You are ready for a message to come in, aren't you? I have to say, you have been ahead of me throughout this whole reading, seeing things before they come in. And it's because you are exposed to some sort of energy which you can easily read into. You don't even need intuition now. And especially because Aries is a sign that rules the head, the brain. And you're clearly tapped into your own thoughts, but also the ones of the people connected to you. It's almost like you can hear what they're thinking energetically, subconsciously. And through logic, you're able to determine what comes next. It's almost like you can see what this person is going to say or do right before they actually say it or do it. And so now I see you almost rehearsing in your head the conversation that you know you're going to have with this person, wanting to make sure that you touch on all the things that you want to mention, because although with the Queen we have a very loving, very nurturing energy, nurturing towards this connection, we also have someone here who doesn't want to be taken advantage of anymore, and who's not up to play games any longer, not letting your emotions distorting reality anymore. You know your worth, you know what you want, and you know what you deserve. Your brain and ability to think on your feet is your friend right now, Aries. So definitely use it as a compass to take it to the best possible outcome, because you know what's going on. You know that you have happiness and love coming your way if only you stay true to yourself. Now, look at this Ace of Swords. Usually this talks about unexpected information coming in, but you were expecting this, in fact. A conversation that it started by this first message, which will allow you to speak your mind, Aries, in a way that you were hoping for a long time now. This is new perspective formed after this conversation takes place. A new beginning that, regardless of who is going to be right next to you, it is going to take you out of this rut in which you found yourself for way too long. The most important thing about this message is the fact that it brings closure with the past. It determines the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, in which you'll be able to find true happiness and true love. I love that for you. So, is that new chapter going to be with or without this person then? Let's see what this first message is going to be about. Let's look into the upcoming overall conversation and its impact on your own personal journey. How's your life going to change after you're able to close that chapter and start a new one, which is clearly going to take you to a place of extreme happiness and inner balance? Let's look into what you should expect in the near future and how it's going to shape up in the distant future as well. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Aries, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute reading, live reading. I don't record them, so get ready to speak with me face-to-face on webcam, of course. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aries. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the future situation is the Seven of Cups. We also got the Devil, Eight of Swords, and the World. But first of all, we see, Aries, that a world of possibilities and options is opening up for you. And this is very important. Regardless of what's coming up from the situation, you need to know that you are going to find happiness, that you're going to receive what you truly deserve. And that concept alone, it's actually very powerful because is alleviating the potential urge that you feel towards this person, this connection, because let's not forget how unique it feels to you. And it's hard to enter a conversation when you feel that your life, your happiness depends on this. But here, you'll soon realize that you have a lot going on around you, and this will free you up from these negative thoughts, from the fear of losing something that you feel so deeply connected to. So let's immediately look into this conversation. Wow, already. I want to see what this message is going to be about, what the conversation is going to be about, and also its impact on this connection as well as on your personal journey. So let's start by clarifying the Queen of Swords, and let's see what you should expect in the near future. Oh my God, Aries, this is truly unexpected for you. And mainly because we see right away that this person is